King has been off the racetrack for about 2 years now, so he's pretty far along in his training. He's jumping in the 1m10 classes right now. But I've had several thoroughbreds in my barn over the past several years, and I just thought I would share a tip with you guys that I found helpful in training them to be jumping horses, which is the neck rein. You don't hear a lot about the neck rein in the hunter-jumper world, but I think it's a really useful tool, and if you really look at the top jumper riders and the top level dressage riders, they are using the neck rein. You just don't really notice it. So one thing with these thoroughbred horses is they're really sensitive. They can also typically be a little bit crooked. They'll overbend to the left and bulge to the right. And so I found that if you introduce them to the neck rein aid, it helps you to keep them straighter and ride a better track to your jump, which will come in handy later on down the road in a jump off. It's going to make you really competitive. You're going to be able to make a nice turn to the jump and then land and turn on the backside really quickly. So hopefully you guys find this helpful. The first thing I do with my thoroughbreds, and any horse actually that's sensitive, is I just try to introduce them to the neck rein aid at the walk. I'll just start by making some circles. This horse is to the point in his training where I can actually put my leg on him, but I find with a lot of these horses, they're so sensitive that it's really difficult to even put your leg on. That also is going to be true when you go to the horse show. You might get them to the point where you can really use your outside aids at home, but then you go to the show and they are right back to their sensitive ways. So I'll just practice that at the walk, and then I'll go to the trot and do the same thing. Make some circles, some figure eights, and I'm really just turning my horse by using the neck rein. It's just laying the outside rein against the neck. You see this a lot in the Western world. They're going to be doing it one-handed, which you can do as well on the flat, but obviously when you start jumping, you're going to be using both reins. Neck rein at the canter. I'll do some small circles and then some figure eights. Go ahead and ask him for lead changes. He's to that point where he's able to do lead changes. If your horse isn't there yet, then just do a simple change. A little bit wild today. It's Tuesday. Had yesterday off. This is pretty much how he is at the horse show. He can be really sensitive. So once you master the neck rein on the flat, then you're ready to transition that to poles and cavaletti. Same idea, just work on different size circles, practicing your track control to the jump. And then you can also apply the figure eight to the cavaletti. So I'll show you a little bit of that. In your neck rein training is to start applying that over the jumps. This is really going to help you when you're looking for your distance. A lot of these horses like to overshoot their turn, and also a lot of times riders tend to overuse the inside rein. So I found that if you sort of neck rein them to the jump, you have a lot better control of your track, and then you're going to find your distance a lot easier. The really cool thing about the thoroughbred horse is they're super smart. So if you just take the time to teach them this neck rein aid, it's going to come in handy later on down the road when you're at a show and you're riding for the blue ribbon. So hopefully this helps you guys. Good luck.